God, I'm not ready for this. It's been 10 years since I started posting drum covers here on YouTube, so I thought I would react to some of my old, embarrassing, cringy stuff. And just put myself through some torture for a bit. I asked on Patreon for the videos you want me to react to, and I've made a little playlist. The link's in the description. And if you're thinking, you asked on Patreon, what's Patreon? I don't know what Patreon is. Patreon is a little website where you can sign up, you get early access, bloopers, behind the scenes, Discord, so many things, all for £1 a month. It's literally it, £1. Because, as some of you may not know, posting covers on YouTube makes no money. At least for me personally, I can't speak for everybody that posts covers on YouTube. Patreon is my main source of income, and I would appreciate if you could sign up. But if you can't, don't worry about it. I'll still love you just the same. So let's do some reacting. Ba-da-da-dum. First video I'm going to react to, 15th of November 2012. I made this because I really wanted to meet McFly, and it was a competition. I didn't win, but I have since met McFly, so it's all good. You don't have to feel sorry for me. My first cover with this drum kit, these mics, this interface in this room. I remember it was the school holidays, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something productive. I'm going to learn how to make covers, because at the time I was watching like Casey Cooper, Christina Shano, Matt McGuire, Luke Holland, and I was like, I can do this, I can make videos. So yeah, and I used to love that t-shirt. At this point, I think I'd been playing drums for like 4 years or something. But you know what, this ain't bad, I'm kind of feeling this. Okay, so one of my patrons was like, react to the cover where you're just playing loads of instruments and you keep popping up and down. And there's only 2 videos where I've done that, both were Walk Off the Earth. For those of you that know, Walk Off the Earth, one of my favourite bands. Oh God, I'm not ready for this. Ugh. Look at the sunburn for one. You know what? Doesn't even sound bad. I thought I'd be hating this a lot more than I do. I remember I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw any instrument I can, because if you don't know Walk Off the Earth, they're a band that are known for just being very creative musically, and all the instruments you can imagine they've used at some point. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just use all these instruments. This is the other one. This was when I was in my bracelet beanie era. And I was playing harmonica. Where's my snare gone? Oh God. Oh God. Look at me. You know what? I really thought I was gonna cringe at this, but it's actually making me slightly emotional, because I know that like I wouldn't make this now because I'd be too scared. Look at me. I've even got shoelaces on my ukulele because they will Walk Off the Earth. I should do something like this though. If anyone's got any song suggestions where I could do a cover like this. This is the most wholesome thing. You know what? 20 seconds from the end, I'm surprised I've sat and watched this whole thing. From one cringe to the next. 200 subscribers.
Guys, I hit 200 subscribers like a week ago. This is just a short video to say.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
To some of you,
I can't do it.
may not-
This is the thing with all my covers, right, you know? A lot of them are really old, but I don't think any of them are bad. I mean, I don't know. There are over 300 videos on this channel, and I'm not going to sit and watch through them all, but I don't think any of them are bad. I mean, the syncing could have been a bit better in this, but whatever. Ghostbusters. God. What was I thinking? Another cover requested by Patreon. My orange drumsticks. I miss those. I think I gave them away in a giveaway, or do I still have them? I'm not sure, actually. My bass drum sounds like absolute arse. This was also, like, I don't know if you've noticed, but my old covers, I'd always have my hair up, but now I always have it down. Look at me. Ugh. We don't need to watch this. I'm reacting to this one because I get asked all the time to play other genres, and I feel like some people don't know this one exists. Doesn't swing as much as I'd like, you know? I mean, God, this was 8 years ago. Yeah, it doesn't swing enough. So, fun fact, this cover, I posted maybe the week before the Sadie Sink one. And actually, Gabriella B, bless her, shared my cover and Walk Off the Earth. And honestly, I don't know if, without this cover, if the Sadie Sink one would have blown up as much as it did, you know? Go on! People ask me all the time what my favourite cover is. This is probably up there. Not because I love the song necessarily, just because I just think I did a good job with the cover. I mean, had to be done, didn't it? I really went to town with the editing on this. Back in the day, I was very conscious that if I'm not playing that much, I need to make the video more exciting with camera angles. So like, because this is just the same thing for most of the song, I was like, I need to make sure I do like all this stuff. Anyway, this is, you know, what made my channel blow up. So, can't hate it, you know? Gotta love it. One of my most viewed covers. It's so dark. I do look good though, let's be honest. Most replayed section is this, apparently. I mean, this was when I was in like, not cocky, but my most confident stage, I guess. YouTube was popping off. I was like, yes. Weirdly, you know what I've just noticed? I was in like my most confident stage before I got any endorsements. That's an interesting thought. That is a very interesting thought. Not considered that before. My hair is so long. My hair is so long. In fact, this is a month before I got it cut really short, actually. I don't think I would ever let it get that long again. That's insanely long. The fact that t-shirt is tight on me now is... I mean, a patron wanted me to react to this one. I don't think this one's that special, to be honest. Happier Than Ever. One of the first covers on my new drum kit. Still hadn't mastered, like, why is it so pink? I did like having my drum kit in the corner. It was a pain to get in and out, but I did like this front angle, not gonna lie. My snare! I forgot about that. I just kept knocking my snare over because that corner was so tight. I made the legs really, like, I didn't expand them very much. So yeah, I had wobbly snare. It's me reacting to my covers for 5 years progress. And funnily enough, reacting to the same videos pretty much. Much worse reaction to what I have now. I'm clearly hating it there, but here I was like, oh, I'm gonna cry. This is one of the first songs I ever learnt on drums, which is why I did the cover. And actually, I posted it on the 10th anniversary of having drum lessons. So I can work out from here that I've been playing drums for 14 years this year? Maybe? Gosh, I'm old. And I remember I sent this to my drum teacher, who I hadn't seen in a while. And I remember he shared it on his Facebook and was like, you didn't used to drum like this in drum lessons. I included this because I sort of forget that I had a phase of doing covers on this tiny drum kit. And I was just going to ask the question, should I bring it back out? Just for a laugh. My hair's so long, I can't get over my hair. I'm such a poser, I hate myself. It's all just a bit cringe, isn't it? I can see why people didn't like me. I mean, just watching this makes me tired. Maybe I should cover this on the tiny drum kit. This is the last video, and I thought I'd end on this because still to this day, nearly 3 years later, this remains one of my favourite videos I've ever edited, even though it was also the most stressful. And probably also my favourite thing that Redpoint have done. I mean, I don't know, I think it's a really cool video. Also makes you dizzy if you're not careful. 128,000 views as well. I think it's Redpoint's biggest video. Anywho, I think I'm going to call it there. I've had a nice trip down memory lane and got to watch myself. I'll just say while I'm here, I want to do more vlogs on this channel, but drum related. If any of you have any requests of like things you want me to talk about or more things to react to, let me know and maybe I'll do it. Don't forget to subscribe because, to be completely honest, I want to get to 1 million subs. I think that'd be a nice little thing that we could experience together. Bye. It's like I'm ending a stream. Where's my emote wall? Bye.